Good morning. It is Sunday. I'm sitting in our bedroom so I could show you how it's looking. Here's the plaster now that it's dry. So as you can see, it goes a much lighter colour. And there's been a lot of comments. It's funny, every time I do a vlog series, I learn something. Something like a difference between us in the UK and other countries that I just would never have imagined, whether it's language or the fact that plaster is a different colour. Anyway, when it dries, the dark brown changes to this kind of sort of light pink. You can see there's still some patches there that are still going off and drying. They'll be dry by the end of today, and I reckon we'll be in a position to put the first mist coat on probably by Tuesday or Wednesday, which is exciting. And then we'll, because it's very porous, you have to do that mist coat first. When that's dry, then you can paint on top of it. I didn't intend to come on and just immediately start talking about plaster, but there you go. I've had a lovely morning. I got up very early this morning. The clocks have gone forward here in the UK, so we're now in British summertime. But I had a bit of a restless night, and I finally woke up at, well, it was 7 o'clock, but body clock time, that was 6 o'clock in the morning. So I just got up. I got on with some knitting, and I filmed a little bit. So you would have seen that beautiful purple bag with the lovely message on it, and that was a gift from a lovely lady called Donna when my dad died a couple of years ago. And Donna actually has a knitting podcast called In a Pickle Knitting on YouTube. I love that bag so much, it means a lot to me. And the yarn that you saw me using is one of my favourite dyers, Third Vault yarns, and the colour is called Mazikeen, and it's actually named after one of the characters from the TV series Lucifer. I love Mazikeen. I haven't watched Lucifer in ages. Might have to re-watch that. Yeah, so that's what I was doing this morning. And I was watching just some YouTube videos, and there's a channel that I subscribe to called Simple Joys that I've mentioned before. And I watched a couple of her videos, which I really enjoyed this morning. I don't know if it's just that I was in the right mood for them, or that I needed their messages this morning, or whatever it was, but I'm going to link them underneath. One was like a little mini documentary about the people of Corsica, and the other one was just about finding simple joys in life. And so I'm going to link those underneath just in case you enjoy them too. She's a very good filmmaker, very like fantastic photography and videography, and the first one in particular about Corsica was really good. It was like a mini documentary. If you can hear wind, it's because it's very windy, of course, and I've got the window open to let the room air. So it's Sunday and we've lost an hour, so everyone's feeling a bit discombobulated, and the plan today is Dan is cooking dinner, which is always marvellous because I get so fed up with cooking. So he's doing a vegetarian chilli. My mum's going to come over at about 1 o'clock. We are still in lockdown here in the UK, but my mum is part of our household bubble because she lives on her own, and we formed a bubble back last year. So she's going to come over. We're all going to go for a walk in a nearby wood. It's an ancient woodland, so we'll take you along with us for that. And then we're going to come back and have our dinner, and hopefully quite a nice relaxing day. One of the advantages of being in total mayhem and mess is that there's not much point in doing a lot of tidying. So even though I cleaned the kitchen yesterday and did a lot of stuff to kind of square things up, there's not a lot really I can do until we're back in a bit more order. So that gives me a bit of time away from that kind of housework, which is nice. So I'm going to go, I've been catching up with the Ami along thread on Ravelry. So on my other channel, on Little Drops of Wonderful, I'm running an amigurumi along, which is for knitted and crocheted toys, basically. So I was catching up on that thread this morning, and it is so good. I will put a link to the thread underneath this video in case you want to go and have a look and be inspired, because it is so funny. The chatter is lovely, and the things that people are making are just so good. I've just really enjoyed catching up on that this morning. Oh, I've been talking for 5 minutes now. I'm going to shut up so we can get on with the video.
I'm going to put orange juice in the eggs. There's some breakfast biscuits in the microwave.
Oh yeah.
It's a boot. she is at the ice cream shop and that's where she works. Right, come on.
Comfy?
Yeah.
It's not better than a tyre. It wasn't ready. Not so easy to get off, is it?
Mum just almost got stuck on the swing.
Mum has brought round some very, very old coins, which is quite exciting. So we've got a load of silver, what are they called? Thrupneys, did you call them?
Silver thrupney. That is the equivalent of that, but it's silver.
Okay, so this is a silver thrupney bit, and it has on it, that is King George, who is was Queen Elizabeth's dad. And then this was it. This is a non-silver one.
They were more common.
There he is. But we've also got, even older, we've got some pennies. So we've got a Victorian penny. There she is, Queen Victoria. And this one is from 1898. And then after Victoria, we've got one. Oh, actually, no, two. There's another one here. These are both Edward. He wasn't king for very long, was he?
No.
So,
he abdicated. Yeah.
so that's a bit rarer, I would imagine. So there's Edward. So these ones are from 1905, which is around the time our house was built. So there you go. This is the coins people would have been using when our house was built,
yeah,
which is quite exciting. And then after Edward came, there's George on a sixpence, and then behind there his daughter Queen Elizabeth on an original penny. And just to give you an idea, so this is a Victorian penny. I don't have a penny to hand, but I do have a current 2p piece, which is still even smaller than the Victorian. Well, I shouldn't say Victorian because that's Elizabeth on that one. So just to make me honest, Victorian. So you can see the difference, and the penny is even smaller than the 2p on the right there. So it's quite exciting to have all these old coins. So my mum's given these to Phoebe. So if they're ever worth anything in the future, that's for Phoebe. We've just found this one. You won't see very much because it's very old. But this is from 1879. So it's 142 years old, this coin. Amazing. 142 years old. We are all home from our walk and we've had cups of tea and we've had a little look at the old coins, and my very early start and slightly restless night is definitely catching up with me. I'm feeling a bit spaced out at this point. It's 5:15, but of course it doesn't feel like 5:15 because our body clocks think it's 4:15 and it's very, very light outside. If you're anything like me, you will hate the clocks going forward. Too much light. Dan is making dinner tonight. He has made a corn chilli and I'm very much looking forward to eating it and not cooking it. I get very bored of cooking. So it's really nice when someone else does it. And because he made it this morning, there's not much to do other than heat up some rice. So we're going to do that, probably eat in about 45 minutes or so. And then I think we're all just feeling a little bit displaced by the time change. We need a song of the day, Dan. Okay, there's just been an interlude of discussion about the song of the day. And we've decided to go with a time theme. Well, it's not a time theme, it's just got the word time in it. So we're going to go for Time After Time, but not the Cyndi Lauper song, but the Eva Cassidy version. It's a really, really beautiful version. I love the Cyndi Lauper version. Maybe I'll put both on the playlist. Yes, I'm going to do that. So that's the song of today to celebrate or commiserate the changing of the clocks to British summertime and feeling a bit spaced out. Okay, I'm going to go and help clear and set this table. You can see I'm editing here and I've got my podcast notebook out because I do start making some notes to film a podcast this week. I was going to film one tomorrow, but I'm just not ready. I don't know where I'd film it really because there's nowhere where I can really sit to do it, but hopefully I'll get one filmed this week. I'm just rabbiting on now, aren't I, really?
Yes.
Right, we're all settled on the sofa. My mum's gone home. It's still light outside, even though it's about 7:30. I think what we're going to do is the girls are going to go to bed about 15 minutes to half an hour late tonight, just to counteract it, and then hopefully get up at the same time tomorrow and we should be back on track. We recorded the other week All-Star musicals, so we're just watching that and really enjoying it. Both the girls absolutely love their musicals, so we're really enjoying watching that. We're going to settle down. I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'm going to go and film the clouds because they're moving really, really fast across the sky. I don't know if that's going to come out on the camera. I'm going to film it and show you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Can I show the drawings?
Yeah.
These are drawings that I've done of Minecraft streamers that I'm watching recently.
Minecraft streamers.
Yes.
Do you want to say what their names are?
This is Dream, this is Wilbur, this is Tommy, and this is the one I just drew, which is Tubbo.
That's so
Tubbo.
cute. So if that means anything to anyone, Lilia has been drawing them.
Bye.